Hey.
So.
So. Everybody, where are you?
Message him on.
We live. Oh, I think my thing's on.
Your what? Oh, message him on.
We live.
Oh, it's delayed.
Oh, shit. Oh, I think my thing's on.
What? Oh, message him on.
We live.
Oh, it's delayed.
Oh, shit. Oh, I think my thing's on.
I'll have to ask all the people on.
I think it's just repeating now.
It's delayed.
Oh, I think my thing's on. See?
I'll have to ask all the people on.
I think it's just repeating. Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Join you.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, I like the shirt today. Nice flowers.
Thanks. Going cash.
Oh, thanks. That's too.
Color
What?
coordinated though. Blue, blue, and blue.
Right?
Yeah, I was playing that.
It's a must.
Teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited for the last webinar?
Yes, indeed. Very excited.
Message Ashley.
It's on.
Yeah, I did not think this through. I probably shouldn't have joined so early. Sorry.
That's okay.
McPherson.
I just didn't want to join late.
Tell her it's on Sakai. Under
Like
webinars.
Hangouts too?
Yep. Just getting everybody up and in. Join up. If I mute her. Oh. Uh-oh.
No, you just press. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Hello.
It's unmuted you. Or that.
I should to answer the phone. I saw her lips moving, but I didn't hear her.
Hi, Mom. Nope. Oh, yeah. I'll call her. Okay. Bye.
Her phone falls on her thing now. That's all she's seeing. Did you just press the link through your email, Bernadette? Yeah. Okay. Oh, is that for us?
Wait, was my volume on this entire time?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought I turned it off. Sorry.
Well,
Better keep this open in case someone's having trouble.
mhm.
Just press the link in the.
Try the link in the email. Oh, hi, Kirsten.
Hola.
Are you ready?
Ready as I can be. May or may not have Scandal on in the background.
We're pretty scandalous here, though, so.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I made my mic. My mom called.
I thought I heard her. Well, I heard you talk to her.
Yeah, I was like, oh, look, I made my mic, so I gotta learn to use technology better. So we all got our placements, eh? That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting. We got them nice and early.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would have like last week maybe or the week before, but
A week? What else? What difference is a week gonna make?
who knows? I really enjoy that this switches back and forth when people are talking.
You can stop.
You can click on your own, and then it always just stays on your own.
Okay, I don't want to see your faces.
You'll see us just in the tiny square.
Yeah, you're cute and all.
I don't know how you guys sent the link, but they can't get in either.
Yeah, like I sent it over the Facebook and.
What did you use, Kirsten? Did you use the email when we
I
sent?
went back into my Gmail and clicked on that one, but with all the other ones, I was able to get in through.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
What you do is, Rachel and Matt, when you know how you can add people with like the little like person with a plus sign?
Yeah.
When you click on that, there's a possibility to send a link. And take that link and send it to the Facebook.
Oh,
Ah, no,
Here we
send
go,
this
here
on
we go.
Facebook.
oh, so Kirsten did it. It might work.
I don't know if it'll work that way or not.
Okay.
Let's try
It
it.
worked. That's the way we did it for my webinar, and it worked. So.
Okay. Yeah, I want to send
Come
that.
in.
Ashley,
I hear you.
I want to send McPherson that one. Where I see Brittany's picture.
Yeah. Allie.
Rock email.
Yeah.
Ooh, what you eating?
Oh, tortillas.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't eat unless you're gonna share.
That's not what I want.
I can turn my microphone off.
No, I'm just kidding. You make me hungry. Ready to do this the whole time. And that's our webinar.
Yeah.
Can you guys see me?
That's all from my mom.
I hear you.
I want to send McPherson that one. Where I see Brittany's picture.
Yeah.
Oh, who has the link playing live in the background?
Rock email.
Someone has a child loose in their house.
Oh, tortillas.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
Sure can.
All right, good.
Okay,
Fuck
it's not-
that.
Okay, you can't eat unless you're gonna share. See, that's still going backwards.
I can have the YouTube link open. It's gonna play in the background the whole time.
You make me hungry.
So we're waiting for the
Right.
team.
This whole time. And that's our webinar.
Basement in Grimsby.
Can you guys see me?
That's all from my mom.
Hear you.
I want to send McPherson that one. Where I see Brittany's picture.
Oh, who has the link playing live in the background?
Rock email.
Someone has a child loose in their house.
Oh, tortillas. Turn off the link in the background. Okay, I only have this chat running right now.
Can you guys hear me now?
Someone has the link open. Someone clicked on the YouTube link and opened it.
Fuck
Okay,
it.
you can't eat unless you're gonna share. See, that's still going backwards.
Like I keep hearing Rachel lecturing me about eating during the webinar back to me from like 2 minutes ago. And then Ali introducing herself. So somebody's playing the YouTube video in the back.
In Grimsby.
Can you guys see me?
That's all from my mom.
Hear you.
So. Everybody love me.
Carmen,
Message him on.
Carmen, do you want food?
I want food.
Oh, I keep forgetting to mute my mic.
Bring me food, Bernadette.
You want food?
Me too.
Go through this room.
Ashley, what are you eating? Oh, sweet potato fries.
Those sweet potato fries.
So good.
So we're just waiting for Ashley McPherson. She's gonna be here soon.
Sounds good.
Good.
Guys, where's your handout? Never mind.
Everyone got the handout open in the background.
Yep.
Guys are champs. Miss Campania, where's your school?
She's at the same school as Juliana. They're both at St. Anthony's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good one.
No, because I asked everybody because I was hoping I wasn't alone again, but I am.
So far, so far. Where are you?
I'm at Mount Carmel.
Oh no, Mike P's there.
I was gonna say you're not alone. I don't think I've seen someone else was there.
Really?
Yeah, I talked to Mike this morning.
But I thought he just posted on the group that he was somewhere else.
Mike P.
Oh, okay.
Mike F's with me.
I don't know.
Yeah, Mike F has Tubman. What is it? What's that school called that's nice? Henriette. What's it called?
Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman.
I've driven by that school. It's so beautiful.
That's
Ooh.
must be why I'm there.
Hey, Mom was at Harry Tubman.
Jacob, did you get a placement in Grimsby?
That's the thing. I emailed again, and turns out that they put me in St. Catherine's.
Bummer.
So I've emailed again to say, hey, I've had two meetings with you about being in Grimsby. So we'll see what happens.
We're in
Oh,
St.
St.
Catharines.
Catherine's. I'll switch with you.
You want to switch? I'd switch. What grade?
I'm in Niagara Falls, though, so I'm not Grimsby.
Oh, well, then that doesn't work for me. I'm
I'm
trying to be as close as possible because of my living arrangements now.
Right.
Niagara Falls doesn't work. Thanks, though, Bernadette.
We'll wait till 2:35. That's cool with everyone.
Ugh, unacceptable.
Guys, there is a link on Facebook that says 7 types of boys you might meet at Brock. Should I do the survey?
Yes.
You should.
Kirsten, we're live.
Only Jacob and Matt will be fine.
not connected.
No shame.
Maybe while we wait until 2:35, you guys could read over the learning goals on your beautiful looking handout there.
Yeah, your handout's really cute.
Do you like our theme?
Yes, so cute.
Figured it was fit.
You're the only one that's warm. I am like a good temperature.
Where the heck's your handout? Oh,
Pardon?
I found it.
It's at the top of the Google. At the.
I'm bringing it up.
Hey, for fun, do you want to connect my phone to your Wi-Fi over there?
Are you at Allie's?
Needs versus wants.
I put it in the side chat too, just in case you guys can find it.
Oh my God, you're actually getting one out.
I told you it was hot.
Thunder.
My house smells like spoiled milk and curry powder, so I'm doing homework here instead.
What? Oh, right.
I came home over the weekend, like after the weekend.
Yeah.
A massacre. Somebody died in there.
Oh.
Good at regular there.
Allie, feel free to join in.
Did you guys mess
She
it?
is.
I'm right here.
Perfect.
Oh, Allie's. Oh, man.
Still room, Matt.
You feeling it?
Did you message the other Ashley?
Yeah, she said she thinks it's working right now. She's just trying to load it up.
Thanks, Allie.
All right, we're gonna begin.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, well, thanks for joining us today. First off, I'm Matt.
I'm Rachel.
Today, we're going to be focusing on financial literacy and how to incorporate financial literacy into a math lesson, with a focus on savings, as you can see from our worksheet. We're going to be focusing on grades 4 to 6, teaching financial literacy and emphasizing on needs versus wants. That's what grade 4 to 6 focuses on, whereas grade 7 to 8 focuses more on budgeting. So to get into our learning goals, we're going to understand the basic concepts of savings, problem-solving skills through learning how to make decisions regarding money, and just showing students that this knowledge is a lifetime skill. So we have a definition on there as well, and that's what we'd introduce to the class as well. So our definition is having the knowledge and skills needed to make responsible economic and financial decisions with competence and confidence. So why is it important? Just learning the basic financial skills. So have to have a responsible plan for saving and spending, economic understanding, things about credit cards, use of cards, building financial plans for post-secondary, and addressing money management with things like expenses, budgeting, taxes, rent, mortgages, and so on. So before we get into our icebreaker, we're going to ask you a question. So how much do you think parents spend on school supplies per child for the year? So you can raise your hand if you think. We're going to give like an estimate just on basic school supplies. So Jacob?
I would say it depends the year. So like how old the student is. So for me, for example, in high school, I started paying for my own stuff. And before that, my parents would spend, I don't know, probably like $50 per, like me and my sister, just like on school supplies.
That was for $50 just for you and $50 for your sister, or all together?
I would say for both of us, yeah, $50. Like it was just a little shopping trip and getting some stuff. Especially like after going the initial year, you tend to be able to reuse materials again. So
right, okay. Anyone else want to
Take a guess.
take a guess, or Brett?
This is per kid, right? This isn't for the whole family, or are we assuming if there's a whole family on average?
Per child.
Per child? Assuming that, this is going to be oh, where'd they go? You still there?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay, like I'm guessing this is going to be mind-boggling because this is what we're starting off. So I'm going to say like $200 per kid at least.
Okay.
That's where I would go into.
I would-
Yeah. This is just basic. We're just talking about pencil, paper, basic supplies. Kirsten,
Binders.
so you agree with that,
I
Kirsten?
do.
Okay.
like $50.
Expensive. Like even a scientific calculator is like almost $10.
You're talking about a whole year. So like lots of unexpected expenses can come up. And like even things that you wouldn't even think about, like water bottles, new lunch boxes, like a whole bunch of things can come up for a whole year. So I would say it's definitely in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we actually did some research on this and got stats throughout like the different provinces in Canada on consolidationcredit.ca. So for Ontario, the average is it's about $66 for the year.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
For one child. And we compared it to other provinces as well. BC's around the same price. And then we looked at Manitoba and Quebec. Those are the two provinces beside Ontario. And that's around 119 to 120. So almost double that. And we also took a look at a province out east in Nova Scotia, and that was around $146. So quite a big jump there, but just like that's kind of what we saw throughout the provinces. So, and this doesn't include things like a child's phone or clothing for the year, extracurricular fees, tutoring, things like that, or like your new merchandise is like the new Star Wars notebook, or I always wanted that Frozen backpack, like something like that. So that's just your basic stuff right there. So in reality, it costs probably around $400 to $500 per year for back to school shopping per child. So quite a bit. So we're gonna before we get into the icebreaker, so the global recession we had in 2008, people realized the importance of financial literacy. So the recession prompted people to better understand basic concepts such as saving, spending, and investing. So it's never too early for students to learn about that money matters and their own financial decisions using the money that they have, and that prepares students for the real world. So to build on the concept of savings, consider Ontario, what I said earlier, approximately $66 per year. So for our icebreaker, if you earned $5 a week, how long would it take you to save up to pay for your basic school supplies? So we have a chart on the work handout we gave you guys. So you guys can write down your answers on there. So go ahead and do that and
Jump over to the document,
Yeah.
and we'll see what you guys are typing over there.
is everyone okay? Good with the question? Everyone understand?
Thumbs up if
Thumbs up.
if you got it. You're understanding. Brittany's got no clue.
Brittany, you understand?
She's smirking. So,
Oh,
okay. Campania. I think we're still missing Ashley.
Yeah, she's.
It's just letting me view the Google Doc.
Oh, it's not letting you write in?
No, I sent a request right now.
Okay.
Maybe 2 seconds.
Hey guys,
Hey,
sorry.
Ashley.
I
How's
had
it
to put it
going?
on my phone. Sorry.
That's okay.
No worries. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have access to the Google Doc, the work handout?
Not on hand. I kept on trying to access my Gmail and like it kept saying Google's not responding.
Okay, well, what we're just doing our icebreaker right now. And we talked about school supplies for the year. So we're talking about Ontario. In Ontario, parents spend around $66 a year on school supplies, just for basic school supplies.
Okay.
And what we're doing for our activity right now is, if you earn $5 a week, how long would it take you to save up to pay for your basic school supplies? So if you have like a piece of paper or something, you can write that down. We'll take it up.
And
In a bit.
Campania, you should be good to go on the editing part now.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on my computer again, okay?
Yeah, no worries. So I'll give you guys a few more minutes for that. Oh, sorry.
Okay, awesome. Ashley's got on there too. Okay, so we have a little bit of a range here between 10 weeks at our lowest to 14 at our highest as weeks that it'll take you to save your allowance in order to get all your school supplies. So this just kind of gives you an overall representation of how long it will actually take you to be able to afford your basic school supplies. And this is at like pretty much a low end range.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting the Star Wars lunch pail or a Frozen backpack. This is just basics.
And this is if you're saving your money as well, right? So you're getting that allowance and you're saving, not spending it on other.
No candies.
Yeah, no candies, food. This is if you're saving it. So we have, like Rachel was saying, a range. How do we come to our answers here?
If you want to share, you can raise your
Anyone
hand.
wants to share?
Oh, no one wants to share.
No? Can you guys hear us?
Bernadette, how did you come to your answer?
Well, I knew that 5 times 12 was 60. And then, so then I was like, okay, then I'll do one more week after that. And then in my answer, I said just slightly more for going with 66, because one more week would be 65. And then just like, you needed just $1 more. So
Very good. Anyone else have any different tactics instead of just doing 5 times 12 in their math? Kirsten?
I'd totally use the calculator.
Using your math resources.
There was nothing that said no calculators.
No, it's
Exactly.
fine.
Using your technology resources. That costs probably about $15.
So actually, looking at the answers, Jacob, you nailed it. it's about it would be 14 weeks. 14 times 5 is 70. So if it's $66, it would be, you'd need 70. Well, you need 14 weeks to come to that price. And he even said with $4 to spare. So we were all around it. So good job on that. I think we're good to move on. Before we move on, just a way we can expand this for that's okay. A grade 7 to 8 class, we can give them the same question and just suggest to them to form a budget and come up with a plan. So teaching good money management during these formative years will help set up students for financial success. So that's a way we can kind of expand or use that for an older classroom.
Okay, so now we're gonna jump into our actions section. So you just won first place at your Halloween costume contest at your school. Congratulations. You now have 2 choices of your prizes. Choice number 1 is also on the handout in case you want to follow. Choice number 1, you're gonna take $20 home right now today from school. Or choice number 2, you're gonna take $2 a day home for the next 15 days. So just below those prizes are some questions that we'd like you to answer inside our answer box. Bernie's already motoring away. So what you're going to answer is which option earns the student more money and how much more as well. And then what option would you choose and why? And if you have an idea, what would you call this activity for students? So we'll give you a second there to look over. Maybe if you're done your thoughts as well after, you can tell us what costume you won with as well. Look at your math mind's thinking.
She's thinking. Kirsten's thinking.
I'm actually laughing at Bernadette's dollar bills.
Dollar. Oh. She's got too much money for sure.
I keep on trying to type into the document, like the Google Doc, and it's like so glitchy. Like I don't even know what's going on with my internet today, but it's like really bad.
Okay. So,
but like if you want, I can give you like verbally an answer.
Yeah.
Like,
so once everyone's done typing, then we'll ask you first then if that works, Ashley.
Okay.
Okay. And then that way you can say your stats and then we'll go from there with everyone else's, okay?
Okay, 1 second. I'm just trying to read it. It's just so glitchy.
Oh, do you want me to read it out again?
Sure, if you don't mind.
Yeah, okay. So you won first place at your Halloween costume contest at your school. Choice number 1, you're taking home $20 today.
Mm-hmm.
And then choice number 2, you're going to take $2 a day home for 15 days.
Okay. Do you want my answer?
Yeah, go for it. Everyone seems to be kind of relatively at the end. So
I think it's
what would you choose?
obviously the 2 for 15, because if you do 2 times 15, you get 30, so you get $10 more at the end.
Okay. So you're saying you're going to earn more money with option number 2, and you're going to earn $10 more. So what, do you have an idea, like maybe what you would call this activity, or another explanation as to why maybe someone would or wouldn't choose this?
Well, someone might choose the $20 because they get a lump sum of money right away.
Yeah.
If there's something that they really want right away, it might be more convenient or might make more sense to get the $20 at first if they can't wait.
Yeah.
But if they can wait, then obviously you get more at the end, right? So it just depends, I think, it depends on convenience, right?
Yeah. Very good. So another thing that could be called in the math world would be like an instant gratification. You're automatically getting exactly what you want. Whereas option number 2 is going to be a delayed gratification because you have to wait. All right, who's ready to share their answer with us? Kirsten.
So I said choice 2, you would make more money in the long run. However, I know personally that for myself, I have a really hard time saving money. So I don't know if in the long run I would actually have more money by the end of it, because I would want to spend it every time I had $5 or $10 saved.
That's a good point.
So you have an issue saving.
Yes.
All right. Do you have any idea what it's called for kids in math?
I called it costume moneymakers.
Okay. Who else has wants to tell us about their answers? Bernadette.
I chose choice number 2 as well, because I think it would be like a really fun little end to your day to have just like, $2 to end your day. And again, same thing with Kirsten. I don't know how good I would be at saving it. I would probably spend it on like chocolate milk or something like that. But I think it would be, you end up getting more, and it would be fun to get something at the end of every day for a while.
A daily gratification, basically, right?
Yeah.
Every day at the end of the day, your teacher's going to give you $2. It's a pretty sweet Monday to Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Companion, you want to share your answer, hon?
Mine's pretty much the same as everyone else. I like the $2 at the end of every night. Makes it fun. And then in terms of calling this game, I don't know, it made me think of like Cash for Life, when you get like $1,000 a day or like a week, as opposed to like $1 million in one shot.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Right, do you have any other opposite or keywords you want to share?
No, everybody pretty much nailed it, but I mean, it would be fun to be collecting little toonies each day, because then you could add it to your like little treasure chest, and it would seem like you've got a lot more money because you've got more in your hands on the last day if you can collect it all. But I would definitely need some help with collecting it so I don't lose it. Like a cool looking treasure chest or a Ziploc bag that I can put it all in so I can take it all home.
Very true. So, in hopes when you teach your class this, your grade 4s, you would hope that they ideally pick option number 2, as we all did. We're a little older, so we do have the understanding of which one automatically gives us more money. So students, we want them to choose number 2, where they would earn $10 more than everyone else, although it'll be, as we said, over a gradual period of time. If they save their money, they would receive, over the 15 days, they would have more in the end. And once the students understand this concept of the benefit of waiting, for their prize, hopefully it shouldn't be a difficult decision for them. This activity in like math financial literacy terms would be called money as you learn, or also the addition of delayed gratification. So one of you guys had mentioned the instant gratification. I think it was McPherson had mentioned that. So basically, from a teacher's point of view, this lesson could be referred to as money as you learn, or a more specific concept of the delayed gratification. The lessons are provided to students that connect these common core, like the real world, real life applications, while also equipping students with knowledge that is needed for smart financial decisions. They'll get the knowledge to make these as they grow and as their development grows as well. So mathematical concepts can aid to the students' future application, and then their knowledge for the real world settings. Like instead of buying chocolate milk every day, they could save up and buy a ginormous 2-liter one for a lot cheaper kind of thing. So whereas the delayed gratification, just to explain to students the ability, they would have to resist the option of getting $20 right away, and then which is their immediate reward, and they have to wait for a later reward. It's associated with resisting the temptation and potential saving issues as well. So the saving component is in the big picture of personal finance and the big ideas in financial literacy. So it teaches concepts such as the cost of things, benefits, financial decisions, and seeing the value that delayed gratification could actually present to students. So very good on our chart of answering what you would like.
Bernadette, I like your costume idea. That would definitely win to Boo from Monsters Inc.
Aw. We should be that on Friday. So anyways, as to kind of consolidate it all back, we could move these basic steps and understanding of economics and the flow of money in the global economy to, say, social studies. Students would also gain an understanding of how social and political structures would impact personal economics, individuals' growth, and total income. Financial literacy does not always have to be about math. It can also be seen within, as I just said, social studies, phys ed, art, music, even with physical education. If financial literacy can be linked to living skills, it would be integrated across the expectations of all grade levels, such as skills of self-awareness, self-monitoring, coping, management. You can change those and alter it all into applying it to savings of your money and deciding where you could be aware of how much you need for the next step. For us, say like in Teachers College right now, we need to know we have to save because we have to pay the next set for a number for OCT. So that concept would be making us aware for future purchases. And it would really cause critical thinking skills. Teachers could also move it more basic to the understanding of economics and how money travels around. It would allow students to kind of gain the understanding of how it impacts, how wealth can impact different people, different areas in the world. And finally, as we've seen through like all the other webinars as well, it's important for parents to also talk to their teach their kids about financial literacy, because a lot of us have started. That's where we learned from was from our parents. So parents could also give you the opportunity to teach you concepts and skills, just opening a bank account, and throughout life. So most kids would be able to see the money go in and hopefully grow. Whereas if parents haven't taught them about that, it's been more they see the money go in their parents' wallet and then they see the money leave their wallet as they're paying for things. So it kind of would give them a better understanding to understand the importance of how money comes and where it disappears to and why. So that'd be good for future growth as well. At the bottom of our worksheet too, there's also a bunch of resources that we used and a bunch of different ones for websites for savings and investing for future growth. If you all want to check them out and maybe save some dollar bills after this. If you have any comments, questions, want to ask the financial wizards how to save your money? Bernadette smiling. Thumbs up if we're all good. Yeah, we're good. Anything else?
I'm sorry about my tech difficulties, but good questions. I saw the second question on the Google Doc. It was really good. Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay. No worries. Thank you for trying. Appreciate that. All right.
All right, I think that's it. So
it was a pleasure.
Yeah,
thank you for attending and participating. And yeah.
Good job, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.